So, who are you?
The question isn't who am I? The question is, where am I?
Fuck yourself with a rubber hose. Stuff it in your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes, and it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself.
Okay, we're off. Like that proverbial prom dressy thingy. Show prep. Tonight my guest on Locked and Loaded is the Ninja, Salty Shellback. I'm sure he's going to be naked. What are we looking at? We're looking at Big Hearted IPA from Bell's. And this one weighs in at 9.5%, and it is an Imperial IPA. And some of you, people that are part of the Messenger group and on Fagbook, know that Poco, trying to be the dick that he is, has a little contest. It's based on how many comments are on this video. And since how I'm all set up and ready to go, if you got in late or part of the club, it's too late. And it's too late on multiple levels. He sent me a link to a YouTube comment picker. I've never used it before. As full disclaimer, I didn't know if it was going to work or not to work. So you load in the URL to the video and you say, how many winners do I want? And there was like no let's do this button or anything like that. I didn't know how the fucking thing worked, and I literally hit enter, thinking that maybe it had to load the URL and then like give me some feedback. No, it loaded the URL. It told me that there was 82 comments and picked a winner. I'm like, that's great. I'm sorry for the person that it picked the first time, but I wasn't trying to do it. I was trying to make sure that it worked. So then I put in another one, and it said, as of picking this one, you have now reached your limit without having to buy the Pro version. Well, fuck you. So I've already done it, so if you doubt me, go ahead and load. I can give you the URL, and you'll find out that you get just, sorry, Billy, you get but just one go around, and the second time you're fucked. So, the winner of the t-shirt, from Poco is, Cold-Hearted Bastard. 82 comments. It picked you, and there's no such thing as going back and trying it again. You've reached your daily free limit. Fuck you. So there's that. And who's first? Phil, Cold-Hearted Bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. And Smile Money sub comment, tell Cobra he was second to sub comment on the first comment. First. Yeah. Then Smile Money says 1, no second. And Cobra says first to him. And then Phil on his other channel says 2 thumbs up and 4 shots. And Poco didn't care how many. He just was like trying to get the comments up. 82. So now I gotta, and I don't know, I don't even know how many of you other than the group guys in the Messenger group even know that this is going on. The shirt, he says, is the shirt that he sent to me. He has sent me multiple shirts. So I don't know if you're getting me looking like I'm the biggest racist on the planet, which is funny because it's actually the Democratic Party that created the Ku Klux Klan, and it was a white top, not a black one. And so technically I'm unracist, and I'm gonna beat that ass, and then I'm gonna tap that ass, McLean. So I don't know. Maybe you're gonna get one of my personal favorites, the cool black tactical shirt. I don't know. It's between you and Poco now. Cold-hearted bastard. Congratulations. I'd tell you who it picked the first time around, but that just seems like it'd be mean. I didn't realize that there was a whatever. I guess I'm surprised that they even allowed you 2 choices before they shut you down. So here we go. It looks like beer that looks like beer, that smells like beer, that foams. It's got good head. I like good head. I mean, it's been like 12, I don't know, like 14 years, but who am I to fucking complain? You know, I don't really care. I was thinking about becoming a monk. I mean, I don't even have an idea why in guys that aren't as, you know, strong-willed as me, why there's even cheaters out there. Because I'm sure, you know, they say a happy wife is a, what do they say? I don't even fucking care what they say. A happy husband is a faithful husband, and might be the other way around for a woman too. So I'd never cheat. I'm not like that, but I might buy a real doll. Okay, it smells IPA-ish, but I'm not really getting a pineapple-y thing off of this. Big pineapple-y. I always like a challenge. I'm not saying that she's borderline on way too big, but hey, if she can lay on her back and her nipples aren't stuck in her armpits, she's still okay in my book. Cheers. Kind of a roasted caramel thing going on. Maybe a little bit of a pineapple, but not really. It is leaning. Sorry, Ed. It is leaning more in the direction of what I like in an IPA, and it comes in really big cans, and I just love really big cans. I'm even willing to go to freckle hell for that one. Oh, squeeze me. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Din says take a sip of every vote 46 didn't actually get. Take a sip for every vote 46. Actually, I'd be fucked. Bad says that's like 86 million. Eric's got lots of liquid, but he ain't got that much. Yeah, everything, just everything about that. I mean, I don't even care about you guys right now. I'm just gonna have some beer and just look at that. I am kind of wondering about the view from the bedroom straight into the shower. Me and Greg actually flipped a house that had this exact same scenario, except for on the shower. Well, it was kind of like a hot tub, not a hot tub, a spa tub, and a shower room, and there was this, looked like a mirror on the wall. But on the other side, it was a closet, and inside the closet, there was actually wires for a power supply and audio-video cables going to what would have been a camera in there. So it was like, were these people doing amateur porn, or was there an unsuspecting woman using the bathroom that got uploaded to Pornhub. I don't know. That one didn't look like it was, you know, the one-way mirror thing. Usually there's some tint, and that looked, I don't know. Hey, honey, I'm gonna lay in bed and watch you shower. Is that okay? Sure. Then eat some kind of snack. What? What? Then he says, Hail Hydra. Then he says, pop open an MRE and get them heaters cooking. Then he says, make a bamboo seltzer with nitro keg. Jesus God. Steven, hops and lead. Follow the... I have no idea what that means, Steve. Then it says, fire on E's massive 3-inch light switch. E3. E3 has been called as a miss, and Colonel Mustard is not there. Steven, didn't Dr. Dipshit know about the vid and in fact was taking part or in charge even? I'm making the video, I know he made a lot of money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sack of shit, he knew about everything going on. I mean, from what I understand, it was done over there, but it was done under the tutelage of that fuck who should be publicly executed in the most beautiful manner. I mean, there should be like a contest. First they jail this piece of shit, and then they make sure that he doesn't Epstein himself in the middle of the night when the cameras all go down. But then we should have a contest to who submits the best form of killing that motherfucker. I am okay with that. Here's your snack, Din. As long as this one isn't green. I mean, look at what he's responsible for. Oh yeah, we can't talk about the amount of arm tickets that resulted in a one-way bus ride to nowhere, but I'm pretty sure that any of the numbers I may have previously discussed are probably small in comparison to everything negative that has caused. Really? Going home already? Hold, please. And just like that, to you, I'm back. Personal favorite. Thankfully, I have a few others where all these silly things called clothing aren't in the way. Curvy, long hair, naked. So, I'm not saying that was a long phone call, but I can tell you that Bamboo and Baja Blast is pretty damn good. And now I'm trying Liquor 43 and Baja Blast. Oh, and an apricot Hefeweizen, and the last of David's meat. Like literally the last of David's meat. Sad day. Ben N. from India says, boom. Take it up with him, Cobra. Smart money. Posting the same video. Blasphemy. Not smart. Not ballsy. Do you even have a backup? Cobra says, hopefully John Solar is archiving it. Bad says, deja vu. Sort of. Then he says, greetings, Captain. Greetings. Then Cobra says, oh boy. Then Cobra says, Matt is back and he's saying things. I'll check back later to see what Smile Money comments. Smile Money. Matt blaming the wealthy, America, and capitalism for all the world's problems. That is a good liberal communist. We are a republic, yes, a representative form of government. We are not a democracy that is ruled by the majority of the people like you described. If only they could do gain a function project on Matt. Cobra says, oh my God, rest in peace, Matt. Oh, God. Dan, you ever hear that song about how E's bag of chips brings all the wetbacks to the yard? No. Smile Money. Smooth move editing out the showing of the blah blah blah. I don't know what you're talking about. Phil Cold-Hearted Bastard says, guess I should actually watch the show instead of listening to it. Smile Money says, fortunately you cannot use all your senses. Smell, vision has not been released. If you buy some moldy Lindbergh and place it some under your nose, it'll give you the essence of being there after chilly night. Or if I just do this. She's been caught. She's in the net. Sharky. See what I did right there? Cobra, Matt's wake and boo stories are prime material to be made into a Seth Rogen movie. Oh, fuck me. I don't know, there's so much to choose from. Hey, bamboo in anything is usually pretty good. Right, Sharky? So, here's something that I could actually sell. My YouTube created firearm with items from some of my good friends, and then things from Sam and Christine, and yeah, that's not for sale. And what does she want? She looks like she wants something. I don't know why she looks so serious. Maybe she knows the incoming load might require her to wear an eye patch for the next 2 weeks. Hey, by the way, Sharky, and I know you're never gonna, I know you're never gonna see it, but it is a larger projectile. Actually, I don't even know what I have in here right now. Oh, I have Hornady XTPs, 180 grain. And thank you, Smith & Wesson. You can always tell that there is happiness in the tube. But don't worry, you libtard cunt lickers. Actually, they're probably not even lucky enough for that, but I did check, and it is loaded. Not to mention, it's not +1? Oh, it's only 15 rounds to go fuck yourself? That's the damn shame. But it is really ported. I know some people don't like the look, but you know what? I told myself, and I tried to tell Christine this. When hang on, I'm gonna need a moment. clean up aisle 6. So when I purchased this for Christine, of course David was there, and he actually did back me up. Oh yeah, here's the deal that I got from Craig at Hammer Down. $750 for this. I completely forgot that this one is optics ready. It's the 10 millimeter 2.0. It's the first one that came out. Unfortunately, mine has the safety, which for Christine's, I wanted it to have the safety. Suppressor height sights, but they are not night sights. And as of right now, I think she's put 2 mags through this, and I have not squeezed the trigger with a live round on. Actually, up till this in 3 seconds to 1. I think this might be the first time I've actually ever squeezed the trigger on this one at all, let alone I've never shot this. I knew she liked her Performance Center 9mm, and I know she likes And I know she likes 10mm because she's a recoil freak. I don't know. I guess she hasn't said one way or the other. She always thinks that I only purchased this for myself. No, I did a Christine. I wanted the gun that had not yet been created. Bought this for her. And again, this is what it's like when your friends do you a favor. $750. I put $200 down that day, and I did deplane with the firearm. So I do have that going for me. It's full disclosure. That means that I owed him $550, and he told me that I could pay it when it was convenient for me. It was roughly a week and a half later, he called and said he was in the area and wanted to get at least $200, which I gave him. And then it was like a week later that he, maybe it was 2 weeks later. It was after he had his motorcycle accident and wasn't going to be able to work for a while, and now evidently needed me to personally finance his fucking life and his poor decisions. This is a guy that'll pick up some fucking slut in a bar on a Friday night and on Saturday morning move her into his house, for which then she refuses to leave without getting some kind of severance package. So what was supposed to be $550 broken into payments that I could comfortably make, which was our original deal, I made 2 payments. I made a total of 3 payments. The $200 the day I walked off with the gun, and 2 more payments to that fucking prick. And Craig, I don't give a flying fuck if you're watching this or not. I personally... There's the being good to your friends, and then there's just being what you are. A fucking prick. Bad says, Matt is speechless. He needs to buy a decoder ring. Hey, at least he owns an AK-47. I don't. I had to sell mine. Smile Money says, bacon. Could you just spend the whole video on discussing bacon? The American Pork Association supports this message. The American Heart Association, not so much. Smile Money. Matt. Miles was the first to do the Excessive number of ships. Well, technically it was Eric. The first game ever had 8 ships. Shady Matt shit is so last year. Cobra says word. Brunette. Not only because she's a brunette, she's got nice titties, and she has no visible tattoos from this direction. And she had a frequent flyer pin on her vag. Those are really nice too, but somehow they have to be fake. I don't see the titty serrations. They might have gone in through the armpit. Or if they're like Matt, they went in through the butthole. Smile Money. White cloth gloves reminds Matt of insertion. Where does he hang out? If he gets you a latex glove that extends up to the elbow, run, Eric. Another personal favorite, mainly because she just looks so kind. Cobra, wiring a starship is not for the faint of heart. Zeus says, laugh out loud. Yeah, no matter what scale they are. El Tenda says, yay. Cold-hearted Bastard says, calling H5. Hector 5 is a hit. Those big veiny melons. Love them. And she's a beer girl. Din, you should ask John Sola if he's even seen My Cousin Vinny. Maybe it could be a show topic. What movies he hasn't seen? Din, what kind of winter gear are you rocking day to day, E? I mean, even it's like -8. Started it before I got in and was taking the rest of the car cover off, fold it, ram it in the big bin and back door hatch, and I was off. Just had them same high temps and shit you've seen when I was there. If it's colder, like double digits minus, it starts to not run so good when it's cold. Gotta wait for a few minutes to warm up the engine, so it's not like super low RPMs, barely idle, and even real sluggish when the gas. Try to move, read more button. If it's so cold that you need to cut open their tantanus belly to seek the shelter for the storm to pass, you can't get your car before you leave. Well, I have a really heavy winter jacket, and actually the warmest pair of winter boots that I have, Matt gave me, but I don't know if something structurally went wrong, but the entire left toe disintegrated, and you can see the liner. So right at this moment in time, I have nothing. I do have some really warm jackets and some decent gloves. Again, like I've said before, when we were doing our outside thing that led to this, you either can choose to be warm. Actually, these days, like right now, in the negative double digits, even the warmest pair of gloves that I have, a pair of actual downhill race ski gloves, still isn't enough. And when you're wearing those, good luck on doing anything. You are lucky if you can reach in your pocket and pull out a big lug of keys, let alone a single nail so that you can put a piece of siding on. And then if you miss the nail and hit the siding when it's single digits or beyond, I'm going to need another piece. Yahoo! Yeah, I have no regrets that I walked away from that shit show. Yeah. And as far as the car goes, even with the big badass battery, it still struggles to start at all when it's this cold. But once as soon as it fires, though, it idles and runs just fine. It's a Subaru, so it's got the little blue light, and you're supposed to wait till the little blue light goes out, and then you can drive. What I'm probably going to do, and that's yet tonight, is to look up and purchase a battery warmer jacket for it. To me, if they're relatively the same price, I would rather have a warming jacket for the battery than a trickle charger, because, like, for instance, the trickle charger that I have hooked up to Vivian, as long as it's showing full voltage, the trickle charger isn't doing shit. So it's literally not doing anything as long as the battery shows a full charge. On the other hand, a battery blanket, that is a completely different story. So I'm going to see if I can find one of those. And either way, the car may struggle and not like really, really cold temperatures. I mean, like today, it fought me to get going this morning, and then after that, every time I fired it up, as soon as it started cranking over, it fired. It just, and Sam says, unfortunately for my model year, there is not a workaround. She says on a newer one, you can actually go in and remap a bunch of shit, and basically there's some kind of a programming that gonna burp. Oh, excuse me. There is a way for her to program a cold weather a hard start, and actually force the car into firing and running easier. But she says that on the 2011 Impreza, that's not an option. So. Well, you know, under the wording of Matt, obviously this has to be AI because she looks too good to fuck. Cobra says B4. B4 is a miss. And EMT subcomment says, and after. Tastes like chicken. Zeus. Magnets will hold a license plate. Heaven and Hell Spirits, good morning, Captain. Morning, my good sir. Then he says, Matt, how you been? Nice hat. McLean, Eric, your neck needs a haircut. Hey, I got a haircut next week. McLean, Matt, take off your pants and jacket. McLean, Eric, so you say you've been outside or inside a hot clam? My man. Matt Davis, I've had problems with interstate batteries a few times now. I'm sour on them. See, here's what I learned. No matter what I buy or have, somebody has had something bad to do with it. So in case of the battery Samantha recommended, It has a 3-year warranty, and I would fuck that like it has a 3-year warranty, and if I'm not happy with it, then obviously, and yes, I did put the receipt in the owner's manual in the glove compartment of the car, so I know where it's at. McLean, Eric, please trim the zombie nail on camera. I'm not gonna... McLean, there's gonna be nothing to trim. It's gonna fall off. The doctor said it's dead. It's doing nothing. It's getting pushed off like a Klingon's turtle skull. Salty, naked, and not afraid. Mr. 27 says afraid to see him naked. Mr. 27 says 53rd. Then he says intro brew Matt. Okay, I guess. Then he says no multi-gunman again. Then he says brew babes with big cans. I like. Good thing I fixed that for you. EMT says 41 minutes. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. She's okay. She's even better. Oof. I'd have no problems getting that hairdo sticky. But EMT 4554. I flip off the LPR that I pass every day on the way to work. I thought that was just a traffic cam until one day I saw that the IR flash. It was as it shot someone in the back during the other direction. Hey, any opportunity you get to explain to our government that they're overreaching, tyrannical, and can fucking die, I'm all for it. Clyde, with guns we are citizens, without guns we are subjects. Then he says when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. EMT, with customer service and customer never being right anymore, you have to appreciate a business that still goes above and beyond what you paid them to do with your collision center, what your collision center did. It seems like businesses don't give a fuck anymore once they have your money in their pocket. Here's to Jessica feeling better. Heck yeah. Oh my God, I cannot believe how great the inside of the Honda looks. I mean, granted, it didn't look all that bad, and I mean, it didn't look terrible. I mean, Christine, makes sure that I clean it whenever it's dirty. EMT, 1 hour, 43 minutes, 14 seconds. Why did you say yes? Because she has the hot librarian glasses. Yes. She has no titties, but we can overshoot those. Jay at Elite Ammunition. Oh, and just dropped in the safe. Fuck you, YouTube. Jay at Elite Ammunition. And FuckTube is getting ready to roll a whole new bunch of algorithms to ban even more speech. Sticks was talking about it. Oh, I'm gonna have to find that video. Oh, you mean WokeTube? WokeTube. Hey, WokeTube. Want me to show you how to build a nuclear bomb and stick it up your ass? I'm gonna have to find Styx's video, because, like I said, first of all, if you haven't noticed, there's a link. The first link, I think it was a permanent one that I set up, to the next Captain channel. And I think moving forward, when this channel's gone and that channel's gone, fuck you, YouTube. You can stick your fucking overreaching, un-American, commie fucking ass a holus. And unfortunately, that means if you still want to follow the Brew channel, and it won't be as fun because there'll be no hearting, but there'll still be farting, I will be on Rumble. Because WokeTube has done just what they've done to a few of my friends that have said, go fuck yourself, YouTube. You have made it so that it's not even fun anymore. You stopped the freedom of speech. You stopped the freedom of being able to share information. And like I've always said, if it's so wrong, then people will just not believe it. The problem is, WokeTube, you have continuously shown that the freedom of speech that you stop has only turned out to be true. So it makes a lot of people wonder, whose side are you on? You don't care about America? You don't care about the freedom of speech? You're just going to follow the propaganda of a tyrannical government that outright, evidently, cares not an iota about its citizens. Because if it did, then people like Dr. Campbell wouldn't have had videos deleted, would he? I mean, wow, he's not from Holland, he's from England. Dr. Campbell is just this biggest conspiracy theorist that I have ever listened to. You are so right, YouTube. Fuck you. EMT, A10 Warthog Brett, and fuck you, Joe Biden, you pansy-ass, worthless piece of fucking shit. Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! A10 is a miss. Kev Dog. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Again. Who the fuck is bothering me? EMT. Sorry. Jay from Elite Ammunition. All of our vehicles have battery tenders and warming installed in them. Without fail, whenever it gets cold, we plug them in. I have gotten batteries to last years longer than they should have by doing this. Then he says, and the trickle charger keeps the battery warm internally. Jay, I still question that. If the battery is not showing loss of anything, then the trickle charger's doing nothing, which means, I don't know. Like I said, I have a decent trickle charger that's on Vivian, and I can tell you when it's doing something, and something like 99% of the time it's just saying I'm waiting for something to happen. Chances are really good for you. Incoming package from Poco. One of the things was the Bluetooth adapter. I really need to get off my ass and I need to go bring all the parts in. And unfortunately, I'd be, well, either place I put it. A total surround system in Christine's office, which is about the exact same size as the inside of the Honda. Sharky, cheers all. Hey Matt, that explains why this is a long one. Shot that one, I'm riding. Here we go. See, that's, you know, I get it, but it's not necessarily the case. Okay, yeah, some of the blame I'll give to Matt and the fact that if I'm left, see, like right now we're at 45 minutes and it's supposedly 82 comments. I don't know where I am. Oh, fuck, we're like right here. Yeah, okay, it's all Matt's fault. Fuck Matt. Jay again, Optima was great. Then they shut down the U.S. production and shipped it all to Mexico. And since then, they are overpriced shit. Stop trying to make me feel good. Sharky, 5438. Thoughts are... Was a... Fucking yes. Okay. Oh, man. Bet you those... Oh, my God, yes. Ah. See, this is not worth covering up. But this is... Okay. Oh, my God. Damn, that's all I gotta say about that. I'm even gonna give that a penis up. Sharky, Hotel 8. H8. H8 is a misdemeanor. Plead the fifth. Sharky, 1 hour, 43 minutes, 15 seconds. Yes. She's small-chested. That's also Riley Reed. Look her up. Oh, Sharky. I'm going to have to go with her. Yeah, she's... Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. For no tits, she's hot. So, Sharky, SH Classic Wrestling Outro made it. Woof! Hour and 43 minute video, and it's still... I was gonna say I'm holding, but I'd hold that too. Jolson, we need more cowbell. And J-Dog, here at home. There we go. 82 comments. Where do I put Big Hearted IPA? 9.5. That's the alcohol percentage. I'm not giving this a 9.5. You know, I figured out what's really going on here. That car is a Ford. I think First, second, third, and then her. You know, of all the things that I've ever had from Bell's, more than likely I will never purchase this again. Not saying that it's not good or that it's terrible in any way. It's drinkable. It's almost a 10% beer, but Bell's is just capable of so many good things, and to me this is just a middle of the road. I'd give this a 7.5. Okay, in the club, Smile Money an hour ago. I'm confused. It is back. I don't know, a hairy back. Smile Money. Eric says to Matt to use code, and he's starting talking in in a demented Asian accent. Din says it's a regular Christmas story over here. Din says MRE Club. Okay, depending on when I'm able to get and do this tomorrow, you know, maybe we can review a beer and have an MRE. I don't know. Fuck. Stop pushing me. Bad says, howdy basement dweller. Club time. Yeah, let's look at that. Mr. 27 says, brew balmy club time already? And Rich Huff 1 minute ago says, cheers all, a second time. Okay. Okay, I hope you tuned in to Locked and Loaded. I am looking forward to the show. Maybe if the Ninja Salty Shellback really gets going on a roll, I can just turn my camera off and take a little nap, because I'm not really used to this whole working thing. So. Okay, cheers. We will see you tomorrow. And still, 80, almost 90 comments, and still under an hour.